A narcissist loves you. Oh, yes, they do. They love you. Do you know why they love you? Because you're strong. Because you're pretty, maybe. Because you've got everything going for you. You seem successful. You look fierce. But also, are you empathetic? Are you loyal? Are you forgiving? Do you give chance after chance? Are you a people pleaser? Do you often find yourself saying sorry? Do you often find yourself taking the blame for things? Do you just give too many chances? Do you try to fix things all the time? Are you a fixer? Do you take up other people's energy? Does it drain you? That's a sign that you really are an empathetic person. Now, if any of these sound familiar to you, then this is the video for you to listen to. Firstly, ladies, I really want this channel to grow. I really want this to be a place for women to share their journeys, their experiences. So please hit that subscribe button. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Let's get back to it, ladies. Let's get back to it. So I mentioned before, are you loyal? Are you a people pleaser? Do you often find yourself surrounded by narcissistic people in your lives? Do you attract them in your lives? They're just drawn to you like bees to a honey pot. Honestly, if I said any of those things at the beginning and they sound like you and you were ticking each one off like, yep, this is me, yep, this is me, then you're like a narcissistic's dream. You are the prize for a narcissist. You really are. You're everything that they need to give them what they need. Now, for us to understand what they need, let's break it down a little bit here. What is a narcissistic? What is an NPD, narcissistic personality disorder? Let's just go through it really quickly because we need to understand this. It is a mental health condition in which people have an unreasonable, high sense of their own importance. They need and seek too much attention and want people to admire them. People with this disorder may lack the ability to understand or care about other feelings of others. But behind the mask of extreme confidence, they are not sure of their own self-worth and are easily upset by the slightest criticism. Now, that is the definition of NPD disorder, narcissistic personality disorder. Now, I'm not saying everyone has NPD. Some people have traits of narcissism, elements of narcissism in them. But what I'm saying is, these kind of people are attracted to empaths. They want to be seen as great. They see themselves as this grandoso, bigger than anything that you can think of. It's grand, it's big, it's the best, it's out there, it's everything, And they need someone to fuel that. They need fuel to their car, they need fuel to their engine. And they're looking around for the next petrol station to stop at. And they'll grab the pump. And they're looking for that fuel. They're out there. They're looking for their next target. And they have perfected this. They have perfected targeting who are the best options to enable their ideas, grandiose behavior. They know who you are. And the thing is, they like intelligent women. They like strong women. So don't think that the narcissist is just going to go directly to what we consider as someone that looks weak and vulnerable. No. They like the strong, successful one because they want to be stood next to what is successful, what's going to make them look better. What is going to make them look better? That's narcissists. They may love really pretty women because that pretty woman is a prize. She's a prize to the world. When someone looks at that gorgeous, amazingly stunning woman, it's a reflection on him. It's a reflection on the other person, like, wow, what has he done to get her? It fuels that validation that he is the best, that person is the best, you know? It just fuels it. Intelligence, again, will fuel that. Could be the most intelligent woman then standing next to him. It fuels what he needs to get that dose, to make him understand that, yes, this person is giving me what I need. And so when we think that they just target weak, vulnerable, external looking, let's say women, for instance, you'll be surprised. Now, you say, but surely these intelligent, beautiful women, these strong women, they're going to see through this, you know, they're going to see through this. And this is where the narcissist is very, very clever and smart, expert at manipulating, even the most intelligent. And also, these women tend to be very empathetic as well, empaths. So they are very emotionally in tune with other people's energies, with other people's emotions, and they are in tune that what they're doing and how they're reacting to this person is not really the best. They know this. But the narcissist is so good at pulling on that back and forth. So what I mean is they're so good at first, they will charm you. Everything is perfect. It's perfect. And actually, women are drawn to narcissistic men because they are very bold in nature and they are very sure of themselves. And most women do like that trait in a man. And that's why it can be overlooked very quickly at first. And it's just seemed as, oh, this is actually quite charming, attractive, an element of risk, like a risk. And women do like that element of danger, I think, in that. And it's exciting, it's thrilling, you know, and it's bold, it's strong, I'm sure of myself, you know, it's attractive when you're maybe first getting to know someone. And that's what attracts women to that. And, you know, going here, going there, going like so many things, like, you know, love bombing and all this. And it's overwhelmingly like a fairy tale, you know, and then it starts to melt away. The mask starts to melt. And that's when it gets too late. You're already in this melting pot. And that's when they start revealing who they are. They start revealing what they came for you for. They saw you, you were a target, you were perfect, and they got you. And because you're empathetic, and you give them a chance. You see the first sign of a red flag of, something ain't right here, you know. But, you know, because you are empathetic and you are very loyal and you are not someone who quits easily, as we were talking before about the successful woman or whatever, you're not someone who quits on people. And you may see something in them. You see potential. You see that there can be something that you can fix in them. So you continue this I don't even know what to call it. You're like almost enthralled into this whirlwind, okay? and you thought about it. I should leave. I should go right now. This is, I've seen too many red flags, but you ignore them. You ignore them because when they're nice, they're nice. The best, a dream. But when the mask drops again, you see really why they're there. And that's the point. You need to go. That is the point. The boundary comes in and you need to say, no, I can't do this. I'm not people pleasing anymore. This is not right. This person is not treating me right. This person is very self-centered. This person is putting the blame on me. This person is a roller coaster. And that's never good. But you ignore it once again. Because why? Because they're going to change. They just need someone like you. They need someone strong like you. They need someone who understands them. They need someone who's gone on their healing journey and understands them. Or maybe you're not even healed and they recognize that you're not even healed yet. You're in maybe a weak spot. You're in a vulnerable spot. And they also target vulnerable people in unhealed places as well. But you may recognize these things and you're strong. You can do it. You're the one that's got the job to do it. You're going to be the one to fix this person. But no, ladies, let me tell you something. You do not ever want to get yourself involved in this kind of relationship. And you have to be very, very careful as a woman who is an empath, a woman who by nature is kind and very forgiving and is drawn to helping people. I am this way. I am an empath. I have dealt with narcissistic people in my life, family members included, which I will come to another video on. And they're drawn to me. They're drawn to me because they see something in me that maybe they can't even attain. Something in me that I didn't even see in myself at the time. Sometimes you can't even see your own greatness and someone else can. And they want to take that away from you. The envy is too much. How did this person become so well-rounded in this world that we live in? Because they haven't been able to achieve that. Because in order to achieve that, you have to heal on a certain level. And they're so unhealed, these people. These narcissistic people are so deeply hurt and unhealed. And on a level, we understand this and we want to try and help them, but we cannot help them. It's very, very, very difficult to change someone who has, say, a narcissistic personality disorder. It takes for them to have to go all the way back to the depths of where they're trying to escape from. They're trying to escape from the trauma. They are trying to run away from that person. They are trying to run away from it. This is their deepest fear, is to become healed almost on a level, but this is what they need. So they go to people where they can drain their vampire energy, like they will suck the energy out of you. They will drain every drop of energy you have left. And you will start feeling it. It will show. It will show in the way you look. You will start looking stressed. You will start looking like you are so drained from energy. You will literally look different. After being around someone in a long time with a narcissistic personality disorder or any kind of narcissism, it will show in the way that you are, the way that you behave, the way that you look, the way that you dress, the way that you talk. It can affect your career. It can affect your confidence. It can affect everything in your life. Everything. And once you get away from someone else draining your energy, you will start feeling like a new person again. And it's very hard to get out of this cycle once you're in it. Because once you're in it, it's either someone that's very close to you. It doesn't even have to be a love partner. It can be a family member that has this. And that's why sometimes it's so difficult to get away from these people, because there is a connection that you've built, or that you feel that if you remove yourself from it, what's going to happen to them? And again, you're thinking about the other person. And that's what we do as empaths. We think about the other. We think we care too much about what's happening to them. Next thing you know, years have gone. Years of your life have gone. You've missed important milestones in your life because you are trying to get this roller coaster on a level. You're trying. And when the ups are ups, they're ups. They're like ups. They're like yes. And it gives you a self of achievement. Like, okay, I'm getting somewhere. They've had a good day today. Okay, they're being normal today. I think, it's working. They're listening. They're listening to me. Something's changing here. I can see a difference in this person. And watch, the next day, they'll be back. They'll be back to that person. And it's just an up, down, up, down, up, down. And there comes a point where you have to value your life. And it's life like that. You have to value your worth. You have to question yourself, what am I doing? And I don't care if this is a father, if this is a mother, a brother, a sister. I don't care if this is a family member. I don't care if it's your husband. I don't care if it's someone that, no, you can't do that because of this, because of that. No, you can, because it's your life. And life's very short. And I'm sorry to put it this way, but you know what's a matter of fact in life? Is we're all going to die at one point. And I'm sorry to put it like that. But that's a fact, okay? And we don't know when that time is. What I'm trying to say is that life's very precious. Life is very short. And we never know when our time is. Okay? But what we can determine is our happiness. Before we get to that point, we can determine our happiness. And by removing ourselves away from these people, 100%, you're going to feel like a different person. You're going to feel like you are regaining control of your life. And you have to remove yourself away from narcissistic people. There is no other way of doing it. Trust me, I know this firsthand from experience. I'm not just speaking of this just because I'm speaking of it. No, I know this from first-hand experience, from what I've been through as an empath myself, and learning that unfortunately, no matter how much effort, how much energy you pour into this person, there is nothing that you can do to help this person heal those deep traumas that they have. And unfortunately, there's nothing that it's upsetting, because you want them. You want the love, you want them. You want that from them, and they just can't give that to you. And you have to accept, it has to come to a point you have to accept that they are not capable of understanding you, understanding your situation, sympathizing with you. They can't do it. They literally cannot do it. It's not within them to have that empathetic nature, emotional nature, to understand that you may be hurt, you may be feeling a certain way. No, it's about them. What can you do for them? How are you fueling them? And, you'll find that I think that a narcissist, they rarely will say sorry. They rarely will look at you and understand you in a sympathetic way. They rarely will appreciate what you're trying to do to help them. So you need to understand, you need to come to a point where you need to value your peace. You need to value the life that you have here. You need to value that you're here, you're alive. You have something better to do than to pour all your energy and let someone drain all your energy in this lifetime. You are destined for something better. Okay? And I hopefully one woman can hear this and just understand that it's not going to change. This is a very difficult condition to change, okay? And it will take a lot of professional help, actually, for someone to change. And a lot of will from that person, and a lot of reflection, which is very difficult for someone who is narcissistic to actually go in and reflect on their own flaws. That is what they try and run away from. They do not want criticism. This is not what they came for. They came for validation. They came for you to make them look better. They came for them to drain your energy. That's why you're there. You're there to fuel them. That's what you are. They're using you, they're using your energy, and that's it. And I don't mean to be harsh like that, but I need you to understand that no matter how healed, how much of a therapist you think you can be to them, they're never going to appreciate it. They're never going to understand and empathize really with your situation. So you need to cut this off. You really need to find a way to escape the narcissism, and you need to find a way out to remove yourself from this energy, even if it's finding a way to reduce the hours, firstly, that you're around this person. Even if it's going for a walk, even if you live with this person, even if it's making sure you're not in their surroundings all the time, because what happens is when you hang around this narcissistic person, you will start picking up the traits, and you will start picking up their negative weird ways of thinking. You will start fueling, and also I used to it's crazy because I used to play into it just so I could have some peace. And that's also very draining, to just play along with them. It's very draining as well. So you need to find a way to remove yourself from this narcissistic behavior, and you need to find your way to not be a victim. You need to find a way to not be a target. That's what I mean. Not be a target to them. And that's by having boundaries, by not being a people pleaser all the time. And you need to do this from the beginning. So they know not to play with you. They know that you are not the one that they can drain the energy from. You need to be fair at the beginning. You need to be able to say no. You need to be able to walk away. You need to be able to recognize when you are being too giving. You need to recognize these things within yourself. You need to understand when you see traits of narcissism in someone and you've experienced this before. Like my last video, I talk about behavioral patterns that we've learned from childhood, and again, behavioral patterns within maybe attracting narcissist people. If you've been through that situation before and you've experienced someone with narcissism, you know what the kind of patterns are. So you need to start looking out for how you are fueling these patterns. Are you encouraging this validation by being a people pleaser, by being too loyal to a point where it's actually not helpful for them and for yourself? Are you staying in something too long because you feel like you can fix them? You can't fix everyone. Not everyone can be fixed by you. As much as we try as empaths to help others, you can't always help someone. So I think it's very important that firstly you cut and remove yourself away from a narcissistic person, and you will find the immediate relief that you will feel in your nervous system, your stress, your anxiety, anything. You will notice a calmness straight just from being away from away from this person. Your body is in fight or flight when you're around this person. You may not realize it, but you've probably got high cortisol levels. You've probably got your nervous system and is all out of whack. You probably don't realize it because you're just trying to get through each day of what's coming next with this person and how you're going to navigate that. But as soon as you remove yourself, your body will start. You can breathe again. And then you'll start seeing the color come back to you. You will start seeing the dark circles under your eyes disappear. You will start seeing the brightness in your eyes come back. You will start seeing the spark in you, which they saw in you at the beginning, come back. Once you've left this energy vampire. It's not for you. Remove yourself. You need to fuel up your energy again. You need to go back to that woman that you were. You need to go back to that person that you were, that successful, that beautiful, that strong, empathetic woman. And doesn't mean that you lose your ability to be empathetic towards others. That's always going to stay with you. You either are that person or you're not. You will know if you're an empath. You are just you're the chosen one. You're chosen like that. It's something within you that you already know that you have within you. And that's never going to be removed from you. It's part of who you are. And that's, the world is here with different people in the world, and you're an empath, and that's absolutely a beautiful thing. I am too, and I wouldn't change it for the world. But we have to understand it's a blessing and a curse to be an empath. And we need to understand how to navigate that in a world where people will take advantage of it. So you need to understand how to control where that energy goes and how you use your energy to help and heal others. And in what capacity are you foregoing your own peace to help someone else's peace? And is this also helping you in a way? Because you can miss a lot of years of your own life, me included, that I've done, because you're so concerned of helping someone else and not getting anything back, just a delay in your life and just missing out on things that, you could have spent investing in yourself. You spent so much time investing in someone else that really doesn't appreciate it. So you got to learn how to cut. And I'm telling you, you need to get away. The first step is find an escape route. And I am saying it like that because it is escaping. You have to find a way. Even if you have to plan it out, you need to find a way to get away from this person. Staying with friends, getting your own place if you can. If that's not possible, staying with someone else. If you're living with that person, you need to remove yourself as quickly as you can from that environment so they can no longer drain your energy. And it's scary. It's scary. But you can do it. And you will find the old you will start coming back. You will find my energy is coming back. You will find that woman is coming back. You know what I mean? That woman, that bright, shining, positive woman is coming back. So you first escape, get away from the narcissist. Second, you need to rebuild yourself. You need to rebuild yourself. You need to reflect. You need to heal. You need to rebuild yourself. And sometimes being alone is the perfect way to do that. Just sit with yourself. Take a second. Breathe. That was a whirlwind. Enjoy the peace. And also you might have to get used to the calmness. Like me, I had to get used to peace. I had to get used to, where's the chaos? Where's the, where is the fight or flight response? Like, where is it? It never came. So what am I going to do? What is this feeling? It's normal. It's normal. It's peace. It's so normal. But you have to get used to that. You need to get used to it again. Once you get used to it, every day you need to start investing in yourself. And when I say escape, and I mean escape, I also get to the point of cutting contact completely is the way to do it, to be honest. Because they will find a way to manipulate you to get back in that situation. But you need to cut the cord, and you need to really go cold. And you may need to even grieve that person. Grieve them like they've died. Grieve them. Because you have to do it this way. This is the only way that you are going to be able to escape and rebuild yourself away from that person. Because if you give them a slight opportunity, they will find a way. And they know your weaknesses now. They know how to tug on you. They know you so well. And they're masters at manipulating you. So they will find a way. Even if you think, no, they won't. That's why no contact is the way. In that no contact, you have to rebuild yourself. You have to spend every day to invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. You have to become selfish. And it's very difficult for an empath to become like super selfish. It's not something that's comfortable for us. So you have to become selfish. You have to become so selfish. And when I say selfish, I mean selfish with your time, selfish with your energy, selfish with the things you do. You need to pour that all back into yourself, because someone has been taking it from you for so long that you need to now give extra time, extra energy to pour that back into yourself. As you know, everything has to be about you. Everything has to be about, be careful about which energy you allow around you. That's why I think it's very important for you to be by yourself if you've just got away from a narcissistic person, and pour that energy back into yourself. You need to rebuild yourself. You need to remember you are that woman. You've always been that woman, and you'll be that woman again. And you'll be probably even better. And that experience, okay, that's happened, but I'm not going to do this anymore. And you will know to never put yourself in that situation again. And in that time of reflect, you can learn about maybe narcissistic personality disorder. You can read about it. You can maybe educate yourself on it a little bit. You can also then find practices of healing, meditation. Perfect. Affirmations are perfect for rewiring our brain, for making sure that we are reprogramming our brain to understand that I am worthy of this. I am this woman. I deserve great things. I am peace. I deserve a peaceful love. I deserve peaceful energy. I am. You need to start putting I am statements. You need to start reaffirming yourself these things. And these do work. And you need to be doing it at least 21 days. That's what it takes to break a habit. 60 days for it to be ingrained. And it's our neuro pathways. We are teaching, rewiring our subconscious mind again, who we are. And that's why every day is important. You wake up, you listen to affirmations, you do some meditation, you relax the nervous system, okay? Back to its peace. You put some incense on this. These are all the things I do, okay? You surround yourself with yourself if you can, and if not, you be very selective of the energy that you allow around yourself, because you've just come out of a whirlwind, a storm, and you need to not be in fight or flight anymore. No person should be in fight or flight on a daily basis. It's not good for your health. It's not good for your stress. It's not good for your happiness. Why do you want to do that to yourself? Why? It's just time to accept that not everyone can be fixed. And ladies, I will go in more depth about this situation because I have personal experience in this, and I want to make a full-on video about this. But this was just a quick taster, I guess, of what I want to speak about. For some reason, I was wearing black, and I was like, this is the perfect topic I need to talk about right now. But it's just any lady, any woman that's out there, please understand that you don't need to be in this, and you can remove yourself. So not easily, but you can do it. And I just want to say, the other end, trust me, the light is so light. The energy is so bright. or I should say the light is so bright and the energy is so light, okay? And that's where we should be, ladies. Ladies, that is where you need to be. I'm in such a peaceful place. Oh, it's so beautiful. Trust me, ladies, I'm on the other end and it's so peaceful. And when you understand and you can select the energy around you and the things that you do, I wake up, I put my incense on, I put my meditation on, I try and relax the nervous system with doing double breaths and then breathe out to relax my nervous system. And, you know, I'm not going to say there are days where I hear a sound and it triggers me. But you know what? Easy. Double breath and breathe. You know? I did it. You can do it. And women, please, this is so important that you share your stories below, your journey. It's not for me. I am not doing this for me. I am doing this so we have a place where we can chat, a community, you know? And it's important that we talk about these things, you know? It's important that we have another woman just voicing these things. So, you know, not everyone maybe wants to could voice these on a like this, like what I'm doing, okay? But it doesn't matter. Your contribution to commenting below is everything, because another woman could be looking at that and be like, wow, she did it. I did it. I can do it. You know, wow, that's her story. It's like my story. I'm not alone here. And that's why this is the beauty about making videos like this and speaking about these things, is that we have a community here. This is why I'm doing this, is so I have a community of women on the Nana journey that are here, that come together, and we are positive, uplifting other women as well. And we're talking about things, we're being real, we're talking about things, we're being vulnerable. And please check my other videos, because in all my other videos, I try and put a sense of vulnerability in there, which I feel very uncomfortable doing at times. But I know that hopefully this helps at least one other person, one other woman. And, you know, that's why I'm doing this. Because I wish growing up, maybe I had more women around me that I could have these things. And so even if you're younger, in your 20s or something, and you look at these and you're like, wow, like there are other women out there. It doesn't matter what age you are. It's just a beautiful thing when women come together, and that's what I want here. And hopefully, ladies, again, I really want this channel to grow, and I need every woman. If you've got to this point, thank you. Please hit the subscribe button. Please. And I know I don't want to sound like corny, like hit the subscribe button, but the reason why I'm saying that is because it does allow the channel to grow. And once the channel grows, it's a place where other women can hear this and the word gets out. And I want that, because I want other women to get something from these videos. And I feel like my lived experience and the things I've been through are not for nothing, and the things I've learned along the way, I want to share them. And yeah, and I want a community of women here, and that are like-minded, hopefully on their healing journey. If you're not, it's fine. You know, even if these videos are sparking you to go on a healing journey, great, amazing. And yeah, and we are peaceful women, you know. I don't want a community of divisive women. We're women that are here to support other women, and that's what life should be about, you know. And just making each other better. So yeah, ladies, please comment below, share your journeys. This is a little part of my journey, and I will continue to keep sharing these videos. And please hit the subscribe button, please comment, and please look at the other videos. And please comment below if you want me to talk about any other topics, and I will do a longer version of this, but I'm gonna take some more time, because it is very close to my heart, and I've got to it's the things I'm sharing does take a lot for me, because they are true to me. And so it's a battle sometimes of how much do I share where I feel comfortable with, but also I know by sharing this, hopefully it's helping women. So yes, ladies, thank you so much. Have a lovely Sunday here, and enjoy your week. and comment below. Subscribe. Love you all. This is the Nana Journey. Bye.